Girl. Join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding!
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us here again on Exploring It All. Today we're going to be looking at another petrified fish, and I think I may have one or two more of these coming, I don't know. They had a lot of really nifty designs, and you know, most of these are under 50, around 30, some are a little less, some are a little more, depending. So far I've been very happy with these knives. They're pretty solid. They have a nice weight to them. Good blades. Anyway, so let's take a look at this one petrified fish here. I forget which model number this was. It was weird in the packaging though, because this one came out of Compton. So I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, so it has the same packaging. Oh, this one came with a little cleaning cloth with the Petrified Fish logo on it. That's kind of cool. And it came with screws. I'm not sure why it came with screws. Again, the little bag is marked with their designs. That's interesting that it came with 5 screws. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 screws. Like it has replacement screws for some reason. Huh. That's weird. All right. So let's move this stuff away. So here's a look at this. David Chin design. Again, I have no information about David Chin. He must be the designer for Petrified Fish. I kind of tried to look him up a little bit. You have their little logo in there. This scale is textured. It's a G10 scale. And it seems to be 2-layer. It is. There's a layer on top of it, or maybe, yeah, it's 2-layered. There's recessions in there. And this is the orange and black. They have multiple colors in this. This is the model 858. It's always noted right here on their little, on the flipper part. And then it's D2 steel, which is on the other side of the flipper part. Only one side has the logo. I do not believe, no, the pocket clip is not reversible. It is going to be a tip-up carry. I have not opened this. I haven't flipped it yet. We're going to do it together. Has some nice shiny liners in there. It looks very well centered, as best I can tell with the naked eye. It seems very centered to me. Down a little bit more. It's a liner lock. A little jimping on the liner, a little jimping on the blade, and a little jimping on the flipper. This is a really nice petrified fish knife. I like the colors. I picked these colors though, so it's not a surprise or anything. Let's see what the blade looks like. Let's give it a flip. Flips out pretty good. There's the look on the blades. This is the satin finish. There's nothing stamped inside the blade area. It's just on the flipper portion. The lock seems to be the placement seems to be good. Has their little detent in there that will help it when it closes when we're ready to try that. Has a nice curve to it. Doesn't seem to be any kind of imperfections in the blade. It has a little taper up at the top. If you can catch this right here, has a little taper on both sides there. I like these knives. Whoever suggested to Doc P to take a look at these knives was a great suggestion. It closes nice. Now these are made in China. This one doesn't have the California cancer sticker. Maybe it was on the other package. Wow, I really like these knives. It's D2 steel. I know D2 is no longer considered everyone was crazy about D2 about 4 years ago. Now, not so much. It tends to fall in the medium edge retention. On my list here from Blade HQ, they got it in the middle. D2, they got it in the middle for toughness. So it's not like a bad steel. Yeah, there are other things out there with more alloys in it and stuff that are better, but the liner is good. And once it gets to a certain point, it's so funny, it almost feels like a magnet once it gets to that one point. Flips open really well. It is not difficult. I got a small cut on the inside of my thumb, but it's not difficult or painful really to open. I'm just a little hesitant because when I press on that, it kind of hurts a little bit because of that cut I have. So that is a look at this petrified fish. Hey, let's do some cutting. We'll move this forward because I don't want to cut my little mat. Pull out. I'm sure it'll be fine because I can tell just by looking at it. It seems sharp to me. Pull out some of my paracord. Is this normal paracord? Seems to be. Some of my throwaway stuff. We'll do some paper. We'll do some cardboard. What happened to my extremis card here? And see here. Let's see how it works on cardboard here. That's some Roman numeral practice for those of you that are trying to stop and see what's written on the paper. On the cardstock, it's throwing curlicues out. So it seems pretty nice. I like that it came with a little cleaning cloth. Oh. There we go. Let's see here. Works better if you get on the actual edge. Putting a little pressure on the slice. Let's do kind of a push-through slice. I like the push-through slice. And a straight pull-through. I need better grip there. Pull through's good. I don't know, the knife's sharp. I'm going to be carrying this today. This is going straight in my pocket. So that's another look at the Petrified Fish. David Chin design. These are nice knives, $30. I like the way these feel. And again, I'm going to ask the same question I asked in a previous video. What would people think? Yes, it is made in China, but what do you think of this kind of knife being in a subscription box, in a box that costs less than, let's say, $50 a month? I mean, I wouldn't expect this, because this knife probably, I think I only paid like $25 to $29 for this knife. So what would you think of this knife in the bottom tiers of a subscription box? Be it Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Battle Box, Barrel and Blade, whatever company, your bottom tier, you got this knife in there. How many people would be happy to get that, and how many wouldn't? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and remember, be nice to each other.